Hey everybody, it's Liz, and I'm coming to you today from my messy bedroom. I wanted to talk about something today that a lot of people, I don't think, talk about with graft versus host disease. When I was first given my stem cells from my brother, you need to stay in the hospital for a couple of days just for observation. They want to make sure that everything is okay. So, I had my first taste of graft versus host as a gastrointestinal problem. Sorry, excuse me. And it's something I don't really like to talk about, but my kids asked me the other day what my most embarrassing moment was. And I had to tell them that it was when I first got graft versus host in the hospital, because I couldn't control my bowels. It was really, really embarrassing for me. Like I remember vividly that first moment that I knew I had to get to the bathroom like now. And I just stood up from the hospital bed and it just started coming out and it just wouldn't stop. And you live your whole life and you think, I can control that, I can just tighten up and just really hold it. It'll be fine. It's not fine. And it's something that I think a lot of us don't talk about just because it is so embarrassing. So I thought I'd tell you a little bit today about how the gastro stuff is working for me right now and what all is going on, because graft versus host doesn't just attack one part of your body. Well, sometimes it does. It depends on the person. But it can affect internal organs, the sexual organs, obviously the skin, the eyes, the teeth, everything. So, my gastro problem, I told you my most embarrassing moment. And it's actually been 5 years now that I have had, I would say 90% of the time, maybe even 95% of the time, I have diarrhea. And it's not pretty. It's urgent sometimes. It's scary because that's something that you don't want to have happen to you when you don't have access to a restroom. So I've been dealing with that for 5 years. And then on top of that, I don't know if this has to do with graft versus host or it's just me, but I have had a really hard time making it to the bathroom for number one sometimes. Like when I get to the front door, if I've been in the car from Boise to Nampa, when I get to the front door, if I don't get it unlocked and get inside fast enough, I can't control that. So it's a little embarrassing. I've been making do for the last 5 years. I've been doing exercises and things that are supposed to help strengthen those muscles. But on top of that, I just felt I had an accident probably number one. I had an accident a couple of weeks ago, and it was one of those things where I was like, I don't really want to talk about this, but it is part of what I'm going through. So I thought, what if I'm driving and all of a sudden I have to go and I can't stop? I'm on the freeway or something like that. So I was like, you know what? For long distance trips, for things that I really think that I don't want to be embarrassed at, maybe I'll try some Depends. So I know it says, I know it is Depends, but I actually did a lot of research online, because if you're going to get something like that, I want it to look natural. I don't want to look like I'm wearing a diaper. And I also felt like I wanted something that would not smell, be super absorbent, So I did all of the research, all of it. And I decided to order something from Amazon. So I would like to show you what came in the mail. Here we go. This is the monstrosity that came in the mail. Now, I don't know about many of you, but this does not look discreet at all. So I tried to return them. You can't return them, obviously. But as far as the world of Depends goes, I was like, since I have them, my kids were coming over, my oldest daughter was coming, and I knew we were gonna laugh so hard I was gonna pee my pants. So I thought, hey, I'll put one of these on and see how it goes. So for your entertainment, I'm going to put it on, and then you tell me if you think this is discreet. Also, I thought I would video me putting it on so that you could see how difficult it is for me to get dressed. So here we go. Yay, 1 foot in. And the inside, look at this. It's like a baby diaper. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I expected. I think I expected it to be a little bit more like, I don't know, thick underwear. But check this out. Woo! Alrighty. Putting on my adult diaper. Now tell me, does this look discreet to you? I don't think so. I mean, maybe in the front, but it's like I have a little tail. So, the story goes like this. If you have gastro problems like I do, you can either try one of these, but I guess it depends on whether or not you want to look like you're wearing a diaper. All right, thanks. Bye.